So I'm going to show you how to start out with your small group instruction. So there's 3 things you're going to do when you do small group instruct. You're going to have 3 times that you're going to work with your group. You're going to have your first 20 minutes, your second 20 minutes, and your third 20 minutes. I'm just going by the regular time that most teachers use for math class. Generally 60 minutes. So first, if you have to do 45 and you're only doing 15, totally fine. It's up to you how you want to do things. Kids are going to do 3 things during this time. You're going to have teacher time. You're going to have individual time. And your individual time could be anything like journal writing or a practice assignment or maybe even paper. But this is something that they can do on their own. The very last is either a puzzle or a game, whether it's online, whether it's a logic game, anything like that. So you're going to have 3 groups we're going to talk about today. Your first group is your low group. You're not going to call them your low group, and you're not going to call them your red group or your turtles. You're going to call them something different. For my purposes today, I'm just going to call them your low group. They're going to always start with their teacher time because they kind of have to. They have to be directed before they do anything else. Immediately after their teacher time, they're going to go into their individual work time. And the low group will then go into the puzzling game. So you can see the progression for your lowest group. It's going to actually be sort of nice because they're going to start with the teacher time, then they're going to move into their individual time, and then you're going to have a reward for working so well. Your middle group, this is your group that can kind of work on their own, kind of not, and maybe their ability level, it's an ability level thing. They're actually going to start here with their puzzle and game. They're going to start with that because this is something they can do on their own without you there, and that's the key for this. And then they're going to move into the teacher time with you. And that's where they have directed instruction. Their lesson may actually be at a little bit of a higher level than what you did with the lower group. Tailor it to the kids. Don't tailor it to some sort of goal you have in your head. Make sure you tailor it to your students. And then afterwards, you then give them the opportunity to follow directly up with the things you talk about. So maybe you see where this is going, but your high group, and these are kids that are generally work regardless of how you direct them or whatnot, they're going to start with their individual time based on something you showed them the day before. Then they're going to move into their puzzle time, and then they're going to have their last 20 minutes with you where you're going to show them something new, which they can follow up on the next day. So hopefully you see that this is something that you can move into with your small group instruction time. So during a course of 90 minutes, there are 9 things happening in your classroom. It can be pretty powerful and pretty amazing. But I want you to keep in mind that it takes 21 days for a habit to begin. So if you want to be consistent, it'll take all those 21 days for this to become routine in your class. I wish you the best of luck.
Made with Doodlecast Pro.